Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here, Midday Money on a Friday, December the 8th. Welcome on into the show. Hit the like button, whatever channel you're watching. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Winner Free Picks, Picks Parlay, Sean Hicks, wherever you're watching. You know I appreciate each and every one of you. On the Winner Free Picks YouTube channel, there is a poll question of the day. Let's see if we could get past our usual 20 to 25 participants. I'm going to try to remember to remind myself to mention it during the show. Ohtani destination is the question of the day. Where's he going? Yeah, where's he going? Where do you want him to go? Where do you think he's going to go? 4 teams. Let me know. Twitter, the X. Give me a follow. Plays are posted there. They will also be in the chat. You can see them in the chat already, and I'll throw them up on the scroll as well, so they are on the screen. And as always, you could find the Midday Money Show and look at lines wherever you do your podcast. Just type in Midday Money, look at lines, you'll find it. Pretty simple stuff, not difficult. All right, let's get on the card for today. Short, good, because man, a whole lot of college hoops tomorrow, so get on that. I gotta do a couple of videos for NFL. I figure I'll throw up some NFL free picks for the weekend. I mean, I do have a bunch of games 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 games posted on the site. But again, some line moves on some of these. Well, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, that's why I'm going to hopefully not have a long show. Let me stop talking, move on to the recap. 2-0 in college hoops yesterday in the video. Eastern Kentucky +7. Who else did we have? Central Arkansas +7. A 3-0 sweep on the premiums with those games. Lakers money line got it done. So I'll give you the records now because that was the recap. And here we go. Just a sweet 20 seconds later. Let's get into the picks of the day. The picks du jour. That sounds delicious. Anybody know? What's the super du jour? That's the super today. That sounds delicious. Another great line in that movie is Kick His Ass, Seabass. Anybody? All right. 27 and 30 in the video with college hoops. -670. Again, we swept the board yesterday. We'll take it. We needed a sweep, and we got it. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully we're turning the page a little bit here with our basketball. A couple games under 500 on the season. It is what it is. 2 games. 1 game for today. We'll have Eastern Michigan plus a touchdown. So the touchdowns paid off yesterday with EKU and Central Arkansas. So we'll go another touchdown on the hardwood tonight with Eastern Michigan. NBA, we are 10 and 6 plus 340. Lakers money line gets there. Memphis over 214. 214 over in the Memphis game. Not much on the ice today with just a handful of games. I mean, 160s, 190s. I mean, I'd be leaning puck line there like we did at Vegas the other day, but I could pass. 8-1 in hockey, plus $10. We are 10 and 4 on the sites with our hockey. NBA, we are 12 and 5 on the season. No college hoops posted. No college basketball hoops. We'll get it right. No college football yet. 43-35 plus 460. NFL, I did add 33 and 20 plus 990. We split our props yesterday. Plus 200 if you bet them because they're 2-3 to 1 touchdown guys. We got one of them for Sunday. Let's get at it here. So we'll take the Panthers +5, Tampa Bay over 40.5, Colts over 44, Frisco over 46.5, and on Monday night, Miami first half -a touchdown. And let's see what's going on in the comment section here. Brandon's first in today. Good morning. He's going to the Blue Jays. That would be nice. I could only get $20 on a Blue Jay future there. Julie's in the house. Good to see you, Julie. Happy Friday to you. J-Rock's in the house. Duquesne over 128.5. Holding college basketball play I like today. Duquesne versus St. Pete's. My numbers say over here. Sure. I'll do over with you, J-Rock. Bet boy Tony C. Tony C's just switching up his names. He's Bet Boy Tony C now. Tony C, welcome. Give Tony C a follow. He's grinding it out. He's been around a long time. Follower of the show. Locking it with the King is in the house. Tony C, I'm surprised. Skipped over Tony C and hi to Julie. J Rock, Dumb and Dumber. Yes, sir. Dumb and Dumber. Higgs, let's get some money. That's what we're trying. We are trying. Oh, Marcos Minute hitting the like button for me, Mr. Nika. Here we go. Ready for the Marcos Minute? St. Pete, I just said kind of like the over here. We got Eastern Michigan in the chat. Illinois, Chicago, Jackson State. That is part of my 3-pack. Manhattan, fairly ridiculous. I want to maybe an over. Is it one? It was 151 last night. I don't know what it is. I thought about Stonehill today plus the points, believe it or not. Holy Cross, BC. I don't know. Under. Navy Quinnipiac is my part of my 3-pack. You have one of them here. I can't give you the other two. Again, that's in the UIC game. Jacksonville State, Navy Quinny, Army, Harvard. Is it wrong? I want to lay the points here with Harvard 13. At least it was 13 last night. High Point 22 spot over NC A&T. I've taken A&T in this chat, I think, before. 21, 22 points. You know I like those dogs, Marcos. I got you. I got a Marcos minute for you. I discovered you, fella. I was ahead of you in the comment section. Michael B's in the house. T-Money's dropping in, my brother. Dropping in my play day since it's Friday. Why not make some money? Hopefully it's some crazy soccer plus 480. Chuck says, if you want a flyer in the NBA, Bocero, 30-plus points here. Player prop, Bocero. T-Money says, I'm beat over 6.5 assists. I got a minus 120 this morning. NBA action against the Hawks. 6 assists, huh? 6 assists. Chuck said, where is Otani to the Jays? I do got that. I told you I got the Otani. I tried to put 100 on it. It would not allow it. At 7-1 it was. That was on like Bet Online. I could only put $20 on that market. So whatever. It's 20 for 140. What am I gonna do? It's you have fun with these little things. KD says hit a nice 4-unit in college. I say North Dakota State under. Well, I had North Dakota State minus 1.5, so I was happy. But I'm not hitting 70%, so Team KD is crushing them right now. Team Money Man out went crazy with Javontes money line today and Army plus 14.5. 14.5, is that a it's kind of up. It was 13.5, so it's kind of a whole point. Ray says, had my worst hockey betting in a while. 1-2. 2-7 personal. Hey. Excuse me as I yawn here. I'm yawning on you here, Ray. 3 games. I don't mind taking a day off with just 3 games. You don't have to force anything, especially when you go 2-7. Especially you get a little frustrated and you're annoyed. Shoulder's feeling good, Brian. I actually took my pills before the show, just as I came in. I went outside, so again, my house is newer, Brandon, right? They just built a couple years ago, right? It was new construction, and I had some flooding on the one side of my house, right? The leveling was wrong. So they put in they put the gutters into the ground, they put in the piping, ran out a drain. So I have no house next to me, so it just runs whatever distance away from the house, pretty far. It's enough space for another home to go out. But the landscaping for the development comes in and cuts it. So I guess one of the tractors hit the top of it and it chipped it and it won't pop up to put the water out. So I went over there. It was kind of raining just now. So I was out there. It was kind of coming down a little bit. So I'm like, let me see how it's coming out. So the whole piece, I pulled it right off. It doesn't pop up anymore. It's got to be a crowd. So I don't know. I got to go out here on like public land and like dig a hole and try to fix this thing. So the shoulder's fine, but I got other things to worry about now. I got to go and do this under the cover of darkness. T-Money. Sorry, do you think Army gets smoked, my friend? I think Army's a live dog, but they probably lose a close one. I don't, it's not that, T-Money. It's just that our guy, Marcos Minutes, looking for my thought on every game. Now, Army to me, you know what you're going to get out of an Army team, right? You will get a small team discipline. You're not gonna. You don't have transfer. You're gonna have. You're set. Everybody knows their spots. It's fine. Harvard though is always a good Ivy team. They're pretty solid. Army's also got a new coach this year. Not that that means anything. I mean, how far away are you getting away from Army basketball? It's not like you're going to come in. All right, we're going to be running run and shoot kind of nonsense. Like it's a run and gun style basketball. You know, um, I don't know. For me, it's just Harvard. Again, do I want to lay 16? No. What is the new line? Hold on a second. Can we get a? Let me see if I got a fresh line on this. I'm trying to pull up some Army information here. See how they played lately. So this is 12 and a half. So this has actually come down now. 2-7 Harvard. Who did they beat? They beat a SUNY team. Doesn't count. And where else is there win? Lemoyne. Boy, how bad's Lemoyne? The Lemoyne Dolphins out of Syracuse, New York. You lose by 28 to Central Connecticut, 7 at Binghamton. Central Connecticut game was home too, by the way. 3 at Albany, 9 at Quinny, 12 at Indiana is not bad. 13 at Stone. Yeah. Maybe the 13 points isn't too bad here, T-Money. I mean, Harvard's coming off a 20-point loss to Loshi, beat American by 5, lost at Indiana by 13. Not bad. They were a 6-point dog there. Beat Colgate on the road as a 5-point dog. Lose by 9 as a 6-point dog. Win by 3 as a 3-point dog. Win by, what's that, 24 as a 4-point fave. 13-point winner on the road as an 8-point doggy. I mean, Harvard's kind of put together some wins. It's just a no play for me. Michael says the only college basketball I have today is NCAA plus 21 against High Point. Yeah, I sort of leaned a little High Point there, or not High Point. NCAA versus High Point. Did I pull the trigger? No. Here we go. Where's this game at? NCAA winless. But again, this is a team that just kind of schedules these kind of games. Last year, and so High Point by 20 last year. That was on the road they beat them by 20 and won by 7 at home. Let's see on the road this year. Basically 18 points, 30 points, 24. I mean, they get crushed 48. Here we go against Pitt. I had them plus 23, lose 100 to 52. Yeesh. I mean, 23-point dog, 22-point dog cover, 31-point dog cover, 6-point dog loser, 4-point dog loser, 21-point dog cover, 7-point dog loser. Can High Point cover this big number? 12 versus Morgan. They win by 18. This is a big nut to crack here. 7-0-1 versus the spread. Their one non-cover, a 74-72 loss to Queens. They were a 2-point dog, and who knows what that even closed at. Could have been a win, could have been a loss. Getting 2.5, you lose 99-98. 1-point dog wins. 1-point dog wins 74-72. I mean, you look at some of these games; they're kind of close. 1-point fave. I mean, you beat them by 20 last year. I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm on AT with you, Marcos. You are welcome for the rundown. Bet boy, my man. Let's get it. Yes, some easy no sweat money. I wish there was ever no sweat money. Crazy bets be hit. No, I got Christmas done for the kiddos. Yeah, I saw some crazy stuff. That's oh man, I can't with those soccer bets. Yes, I'm a dog guy. I gotta lean a dog. But again, it doesn't mean I'm betting them. I mean, I'm always, like I say in the chat, right? I mean, if you take a dog, there's three outcomes: outright, cover, or a loss. So 2 out of 3 in your favor. It's a little built-in advantage. Easy money. That's never easy. I'll stick with my two fave. I'll stick to my fave. I mean, I don't hate a couple faves today. You want to go fave? I'm not hating faves. Just the games I got today. I actually even sort of like a little fave. Here we go. J Rock with some soccer, a parlay. Bundesliga, Hoffenheim versus Bochum over. Stuger 2 shots, Bear 3 shots plus 270. What app has these things on them where you get these shots on goal kind of thing? Michael B says NBA leans today. Thunder. Are the Jazz playing today? I didn't think the Jazz were playing. Did I miss the Jazz? I wanted to take the Jazz today because they just lost by 50. I wanted to take the Jazz. Are they playing? I must have missed them. Yeah, Jazz got crushed. Oh boy. You know what? I wish I would have saw that. I would have put the Jazz here in the chat. In fact, the Jazz are gonna be a premium play today. King D says nice. North Dakota State definitely, yeah. That was a nice win. I wish they were all that easy coasting. Too many. Sean, is this to you one of the worst NFL seasons of the product you've ever seen? I don't remember a worse one in general. So bad. Top MVP candidates are a wideout and a running back. I don't know if they're. I mean, I don't know if they're top MVP. I mean, offensive player of the year is going to be one of those two guys, but MVP. Um, I mean, Stroud's having a nice season. Purdy is definitely up there. I mean, Dak's having. You know, I don't see them giving it to. I mean, Tyreek Hill's really gonna have to have some more monster numbers. And if CMC numbers are that great, what's Purdy doing? Is he getting touchdowns, catching the ball? I mean, Purdy could be on the team. It's I haven't dabbled into any of the MVP futures, but it is what it is with these. And I've said this year. I said it last year. It's during draft time. It's like, oh, we're gonna get this guy. He looks awesome. Yeah, you look real awesome in college. Then you get to the NFL and you're on a team with a new head coach, a new coordinator. So now you got another coordinator. Like I bring up Zach Wilson. Everybody wants to hate on Zach Wilson. The guy's had 3 coordinators in 3 years and a bagged up offensive line. How good's it going to be? Let's talk about Daniel Jones. He looked good last year with a coordinator. The year before that, he had a special teams offensive coordinator. The special coordinator was a special teams coach and a defensive coach. Like, how are you going to develop a guy? How are you developing a guy? Let's put him behind a bad. The team is bad. I got nobody to throw the ball to. Is Bryce Young that much better on another team? I don't know. I mean, who saw CJ Stroud coming in and having a breakout season? I was the one who says let Davis Mills play. You got a running back. You got Schultz in there. Like, who are the receivers? I mean, you have a breakout receiver who's not playing in Dell this week. It's just, I don't know. The NFL, you're in a spot with quarterbacks. I know it's not the sexy thing to say that you sit the guy and let him learn. Everybody wants instant results. Coaches, getting paid money. You got to win now. You put a guy in there. It's my guy. I need my guy in there. I mean, kid's got to learn. Very rare to a guy come out and just be awesome from day one, especially winning from day one. It just doesn't happen. Rarely happens. I know we'll have the peanut galleries like, oh, look at like Mahomes. I mean, you just talk about a one-off. No one's come to fix my washer. I actually just put a load of wash in before the show because it'll probably take about take a regular cycle is about 40 minutes to do. So we'll see how it goes by the time the show's over. We'll see if it's working. I'm thinking maybe it was just a heavy mat, like a heavy bath mat was so, you wash, those bath mats get heavy. Maybe it just couldn't build enough speed to get around it when you put those heavy mats in there. I don't know. I'm trying to think what the problem is. I just threw some of my son's clothes in there. We'll see how it works out. Newer Hazard jokes, some 2x4s, OSB board, chicken wire stuff. I had to say, man, like, and I love being down here. The houses are not built like my old house. My old house was built in 1905. I mean, it was a freaking tank. This house here, I can put my garage door down, and I could run through my garage door, and then through my garage, through a storage room, through a bedroom, through another bedroom, to the outside the house. I could run through my walls, even with a brick exterior. I could run through these walls. You know, my old house was. I mean, there's no insulation. Why would there be insulation? It's 90 degrees 8 months out of the year down here. You don't need um, but they are made cheaply. They go up fast in the developments. I mean, um, which it is what it is down here. You don't have the elements like you have it in Northeast. It's totally different. I understand that. I mean, they're just. I watched Task go up, a bunch of 2x4s, 4x8s, nonsense. The grading. Listen, the grading is Task is gonna level off, and again, I don't have crazy things. Like I don't have huge cracks running through my house. I have a little crack under one of my windows. It's whatever. The house settles. You're gonna get cracks. I could accept that. Otherwise, it's no real problems. But the grading. So this thing, the problem is that they ran it through the field next door, and now I got to kind of fix that thing. Last thing I need is like the little piece to fall off, and all of a sudden I got like snakes or animals or raccoons. I don't know what that was. Opossums, coyotes, whatever. Anything's crawling into a pipe that's this, you know, climbing in, and all of a sudden they're climbing through. They die in the tube somewhere. They get stuck in, and what? I'm gonna have water backed up, busting out of my gutters on my roof. Built by drug use. Don't check behind your drywalls or trash and ones that are probably in the walls. I don't know about that. I don't have anything like that in my house. I mean, and I haven't seen anything like that on um, the the group page for our development either. Shout out King says I only had one bet last night. Pacers and the Lakers. Man, I did watch the stream. Just didn't pop a comment. I was with you on the Lakers. I was with you on the Lakers. And as much as I want to take the Lakers tomorrow, I don't know, man. I was thinking about maybe the Pacers tomorrow with the points. I hate saying like a money line play when it's up to like a 4. If you like the over, I think you take the over now at 240, right? Because everybody's going to jump on the over. It's the Pacers. Take it down before it goes up. 2-team parlay today, the Wolves and over the Kings game. I kind of like the Timberwolves today. I like the Tim. Well, I got the over in that game, so obviously I kind of like them to score. But then Markel says, "Hello, my guy. Bounce back day yesterday, onto today. NBA got the Cavaliers money line under Wolves. Well, I'm against you on that one. I'm on the over. Got the over in that game. Sorry, Charlie. And then you got Cleveland today versus Miami. I don't hate this one. Looking at the line move there. Money line Cavaliers, sure. King D says horrible job by college with the schedule. Can we get some of those games Saturday for today? Well, it's scheduling because it's December. Exams, breaks. That's why I have a wacky college schedule now for hoops. Nathan says, "Cash a 3-teamer with the Lakers last night." There you go. Take the $3. Take it, baby. The Lakers. I was right there. Right. Said take the Lakers yesterday. DK only book for soccer. There you go. DraftKings for the soccer props. Sean Hill's going to be the MVP. Who's that? Who's Sean Hill? It's supposed to be Sean Higgs after another great NFL season. When is spring training for the Astros? Good question. I've been getting calls from the Sugarland team, Brandon, for season tickets next year. Tony C. I'm on A&T and Army tonight. Listen, I could do some A&T and even Army. You want to take I don't hate taking big dogs, Tony. You know that. They said, Sean, I have a ticket for LA to win it all, 12-1. For $50 would be the basis. That's a good one there. I like it. Let it ride. Let it ride. And I think the Lakers, right? It's like all about LeBron. Oh, look at this. I got another nonsensical title. Shout out King says player props today. Single bets for a quarter here. Jokic over 9.5 assists. Jordan Poole over 1.5 threes. Pascal Siakam, Swaggy P, as my son likes to call him when he's playing NBA 2K or whatever that is, over 22.5 points. Gordon Hayward over 14.5 points. And Curry over 4+ threes. Steph Curry look for a breakout. How about them as a dog and everybody betting the Thunder today? I mean, Golden State 10-10. 5-4 on the road. Underdog to the Thunder. T-Mike says, agree with all you said about the coaching and development. It's the worst, man. And I say this with college hoops, like the one and done guys, stay in school. Please learn how to shoot. Stop. It's always like, I mean, again, the NBA, you have totals in the 250s. It's ridiculous. Everybody just wants to come shoots threes. There's no defense. Nobody has a mid-range jumper. I don't see how you can't be at least an 85% free throw shooter. Can you stay in school at least 2 years? I mean, I like the old days. You'd say 3 years. I know it's like, well, I have to make my. I mean, you're getting paid now. Stay in school and learn a little bit to play the game, please. It's terrible. J Rock says, I did Stroud look great. He would look great on the Panthers. Who's he throwing to on the Panthers? I mean, the Panthers traded McCaffrey. Yeah. Again, you take and I bring up like Sam Howell, right? I mean, just because they drafted him and I think the second or third one ever, relatively high. He was thought of as a top quarterback before the season started. He had a bad year. He's on the bench. Rivera's on the hot seat. He's going to get canned this year. Howell's going to be out because the new guy's going to come in and be like, I need my guy in here, right? It was all about having your guy in there. The expectations are you're going to win 12 games. Shout out says 2-teamer today. Celtics and Nuggets money line. Well, you got 2 of the best teams. I don't hate it. Why would I say no to this? King D says, I watched 0 NBA this season. It turns out the season tournament got the guys playing better from what I'm hearing. A betting standpoint, good for the NBA. I guess. I don't know. Was everybody get a $500,000 for winning? It's just one of, I mean, like, how bad is it that a month into the season you have to have a tournament because nobody cares? That's my point on it. I hear the spinning. It seems like it's spinning fast. And it says I like BC Eagles first half minus 110 against who are they playing? How are they minus 110? They're a 20-point fave. They're minus 110? No soccer for Ray today. Bad day essay. Ray's going to just sit back and just collect his thoughts. Michael B says the Jazz at +8, moneyline 260, Clippers 3-9. I'm on the Jazz. I saw the score from last night. I looked real fast. I didn't see it. I'm like, I guess I got to play the Jazz tomorrow. It's the tournament game. I'm like, well, the Jazz the next game. I would have put the Jazz here in the chat. I would have instead of the over. T-Money, you see Colorado got the #1 recruit, and he's on ESPN until knows a sign to come to Colorado. The ton decided not to. Very interesting stuff coming down. But let's see what happens here. Great. I mean, the problem is that your offensive line left, so you need a lot more players than the #1 recruit. That's great. You got one guy. Can you get other guys? And I know you want all the 5 stars. Can you sign 33 stars, guys who are at least competitive? You lost 8 in a row. I mean, Timon, I know you love the Dion show. It was a complete joke. You need more than a player. And honestly, if this kid gets drafted next year, you think he's going to be here the next year? And I'm a Dion guy, but the hype. I was on this from day one. Anti this nonsense. You need 10. This isn't small school football. This isn't rec league high school where you can have a kid on your team who's faster than everybody else. This is Pac-12 or wherever they're now. Where are they in the Big Ten now? I don't even know where the heck Colorado's playing. The SEC. I don't even know where they're playing. Who knows where the heck they're playing? Good luck with 1 5-star. Get a few more. You need some depth. Your son got killed. He almost died on the field last year, getting mauled to death. The Christmas tree is up. It's a fake Christmas tree, and I do not like the fake Christmas tree. I love getting a real tree forever in Jersey. There's a tree farm up the road for me. I say up the road, it's probably like a half hour away, but I could drive up there I think it's in Sealy, Texas. I think there's a Christmas tree farm not too far from me. Tree is up. And I watched Emmett Otter last night. I put the picture on the Twitter. I'm gonna post my top Christmas movies. My top Christmas movie poll. Cam Rogers put up one. He's on the Believe podcast with me. Dude didn't even have like Rudolph in there. That's ridiculous nonsense. T Bunny, hot take. Baylor and BYU are two best teams in the country as of today for my own eye test. Baylor and BYU. Well, BYU just crushed a team. I mean, maybe because you were on the other side of that 25 points, you feel bad against Evansville. T Bunny says BYU got a bunch of 6'5" guys that could shoot like Steph. How can you defend that? Yeah, BYU, solid. He's doing all right, Brandon. He's doing all right. Next week's exam week for him and my daughter. I just heard my music playing on my washer. It seems like it's working. I'm blaming it on the heavy bath mat, but he's doing all right. He's doing all right. T Money says I agree. How many percent is this? 100,000%. It's pathetic. The in-season tournament. Honestly, if anyone keeps up with the NBA, you'll know guys are and still been getting sitting games. Suns, match. I said when they talked to, and I don't run to bet the NBA, and I don't. People love betting it. Player prop, make your money. I'm not ever going to say not to make your money doing anything. It's just not what I do. But to have a tournament in November, what does that tell you about how your guys feel about the guys who play? What does that tell you? You have to do this. How many plays will I have tomorrow in college basketball? I don't know. I'm a few games under 500 on the sites. I think like 8 or 9 games under 500. So I'm down a little bit, Bill. I'm not gonna. If there's 4 games, there's 4. If there's 14, there's 14. I don't even know. I gotta print out the rotation after this. I mean, college basketball is tough on Saturdays. There's so much, and um, we'll see. We'll see what it lays. I don't ever. I had 12 the other day. We would go 7-5 on a random Tuesday or whatever it was. I don't know yet. Haven't looked. Got to see. We'll check it out. I don't know. Lot of NFL. A lot of NFL. Julie says BC minus 13.5 first half is minus 110. Okay, I thought that person put money lines minus 110. That's why I was confused, Julie. I was like, BC first half minus 110. I was like, that the points make sense as a 22-point fave. King D says, I guess they needed Higgs. NBA, I don't know. I'm also winning these next few classes, hit the league. Very good young town. For what? The NBA talent or the college football talent? Shout out King. Elf is hands down my favorite. I watch a little Elf. I'm not gonna. I don't turn. Whoa. Wow. Excuse me for that. Normally I catch my sneezes or coughs or whatever going on beforehand. That was a crazy. I don't know what happened there. The cough. I apologize for everybody there. So Alpha is not a show I just like stop to watch. I'll watch it. I've seen it. If I've seen it in its entirety more than like 3 or 4 times, I don't even think I have. Again, I'm old school. I like old school Rudolph. Land of Misfit Toys. I love it. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Yes. And then I get into the like Die Hard's on. I'll watch Die Hard. Like Die Hard's a movie I can watch when it's on. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark, I'll turn on. That's on, I'll stop and watch it. There's only like a handful of movies I'll like. If it's on, I'm gonna stop and watch. Elf, that's all right. I don't like Home Alone movies. Not a big Home Alone fan. People like Home Alone. I don't know. Michael B said they might be jumping on Spurs first half money line. Spurs have dropped 13 straight, but they're 7-3 at home first half against the Bulls. Why not? Well, it's basically a pick 'em. So if they're gonna show up in the game, this is the one, Michael. Brandon, will you watch Varsity? Is a good Christmas Varsity Christmas movie? I don't know. I like The Family Man with Nick Cage and Tia Leone. It's a nice little Christmas tale. My watcher, I don't know what it is, man. I think it's a Samsung. I think it's a Samsung. I don't know what it is. It's working though because I heard it spinning heavy and then the music went off when it ended. So I know it's officially working, which is good. I didn't feel like going out to get a new washer. Although I wouldn't get it right now. I'd wait till like a President's Day sale or something to get. Because if I did that, I'd probably buy a new dryer as well. I'd get a set. They come as a combo, and I just throw these in the garage. So when it's time to go to a swap meet, I'll be ready to have stuff to trade. Eastern Michigan and college hoops tonight. NBA Memphis over 214. Although you know what, I said I was gonna do this, and I'm gonna put on the sites here so you'll know. 12-5 in NBA. Number 5 on the winning free pick page and picks of parlays for total money won in NBA this season. So number 5 capper there. So I thought my tout numbers. I hate saying that tout stuff. I don't consider myself that, but I'm having a good season. Picking and choosing. We're making some money. That's the way to go. No one's even commenting in the chat. All right, I'm going to go to YouTube because I'm going to close up the poll question today. We'll see how it is. Let's see what's happening in the poll. Where's YouTube? There we go. Streaming Friday, December 8th. That is today. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see what we got here. We got an ad playing. Where's the chat? There we go. 19 votes. That's all we got on the 19 votes. I guess it makes sense because nobody's watching on a Friday. So be it. Let's we'll end it. We're gonna end the poll question. 40% say the Dodgers. 35 on the Jays. 15 Angels. One lonely soul on the Mariners. One lonely soul. That would. You got the old Ichiro up there. I don't know. Be a nice steal, right? They just traded. I can't believe they traded Kelnick. That's another. I can't. We'll have to have a baseball discussion pretty soon. Like if you think about UIC today, +161 ATS that season. Defense travels. Yeah, Illinois, Chicago, Jacksonville State. That is in the 3-pack along with the Oakland Eastern Michigan game and Navy Quinnipiac. My tree is up. Yes, it's a fake tree. My daughter went up right away. I went with the Dodgers, but maybe the Jays from what I keep hearing. If the Jays get them. I just like the Jays get them because it's not the Dodgers, right? Everybody thinks the Dodgers are going to get them. Jesse Schul's in the house. Smash the like button, number 19. Appreciate it, Jesse. Speaking of smashing, I'm having a smash-only good NFL season. And the college football season. All right. I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow, you know what? I don't know. I have something to do tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do some. Might have some things running on tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow for a show. Maybe a late afternoon show or something. Maybe a look at lines into NFL football the next day. I don't know. I got to. It's Christmas coming. I get some shopping done. So maybe I'll roll in a look at lines. So again, put the notification bell on whatever channel you're watching. Tomorrow is a 50-50 shot. So we'll see. We'll see about tomorrow. I'm glad I remembered to say that. T-Mine says, Sean, shouldn't you and I be excited to have Soto, but all I see him average at best. Soto is going to hit 28 homers. He's going to walk 150 times. Judge, I commented to Mr. Numbers, a guy, Mr. Numbers, who was praising my NFL prowess this year. He had a little head-to-head competition. And I said, they're going to Judge, and Stanton will combine for like 65 homers and like 300 days on the injured list. Like, who is pitching? Is Rendon healthy? Is Montes healthy? Are those two guys? Listen, those guys come back. Super. They're healthy. Great. That's a nice 1, 2, 3. We still need more pitching. We still need pitching. Can never have enough pitching. Yeah, Dominguez. We'll see. Michael, you have a good day as well. Where do you think Ohtani goes? I have a Ohtani $20. That's all they let me get down on Bet online. $20 for 140 to the Jays. To the Jays. But honestly, maybe back to the Angels. Who knows? I might do a back to the Angels bet. I'm out of here. Again, notification bells on, folks. All right. Appreciate everybody popping in. Eastern Michigan tonight. Memphis on the over. And then, well, everything is on Twitter here for NFL. So